Everybody, it's Keith Couch with Rocky Mountain Peterbilt's Rush Truck Center here in Greeley, Colorado. Got a new 589 for you, extended hood. Got a pair of these, but this is the first one that's out of the wash base, so thought I would get a quick video of this one. It's a 265-inch wheelbase, Cummins motor, 18-speed. Just a nice truck, and it's got a 72-inch sleeper on it. So I just want everybody to take a look at that, see what you think of that. It does have the fairings on it, so it does look larger. But starting up front here, it's got a 13.2 steer axle with 11R 24.5 tires. We don't see those a lot anymore. Peterbilt wheels, spring ride, steer axle. I'll tilt the hood forward on this for you here in a little bit. Kind of go over this one a little bit more because it's a 589. And this is kind of what we have to deal with now. So you can see the 13-inch air breathers. And they're actually Frenched in here. You can see the cutouts here. They had to do that to keep because the cab's so much wider than the 389 cab. So had to do that. Nice polished job on a battery cover. 4 batteries in this one. I put 4 batteries in everything, especially in a little colder country here. Nice polished fuel tanks. This truck is actually what they call Seminole Red. Very nice red. It's got a light metal flake in it. Beautiful color. And a 120-gallon tank on this side. Now, one thing we're doing is I'm putting the DEF tank behind the fuel tank, because sometimes Peterbilt likes to put the DEF tank here and you get this big gap. So it's easier to move the tank forward and put the DEF tank behind it. Nice polished DEF tank. Nothing fancy on this truck at all. Just a nice, clean, usable truck. Got the 18-inch fairings there. Frame access on this side, no toolbox. And that's why you got the handles here and the deck plate. No S-bar heater on this one. The customer did not want that. Got the small quarter fenders. We did do the Michelin XDS2s, 11R 24.5s. Air leaf suspension. And we did do disc brakes. Did not do lockers. An idea of what the rear looks like there. Outboard mounted 5th wheel plate, as you can see. Nothing fancy on this truck. It's not over the top or anything, but it's a solid truck. Got a 150 on this side. Plenty of room for an APU, even on a 260 wheelbase. Nice polished job on the after treatment. Come back around to the front. Standard visor on this one from the factory. We're just leaving it alone. I know a lot of you guys don't like the 589s, and none of us like change, but still a good looking truck. Pull the Cummins X15, and I believe this one is 450 horsepower, 1850 torque. Blow down. I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's a 525 horsepower, 1850 torque. We did upgrade it from their last ones. Davco fuel filter. And you can see, compared to a 389, that area below the windshield sticks out quite a bit more over the engine than a 389 does. And we'll look at it from the side here. you look at it from the side, it almost looks like a short hood 389. But that is an extended hood 589. The short hoods don't look bad. We just got one in. So I just want them to bring the visor down a little bit more. Very similar underneath the sleeper. It's your inverter for shore power. But for a 72-inch sleeper, no rear window, a lot of room in this. So we'll climb up in the cab and take a look. This is just the base interior. Black cloth seats. 18 speed. You can tell because the little thumb button, splitter button there is gray. Doesn't always mean it's an 18 speed, but if it came factory that way, that's what that means. Pull cord for the air horn. Tons of room in here. Factory CV. Power windows, power mirrors, heated mirrors, power locks. Excuse me, power locks. All we can do is get 6 gauges in these now. The rest of them are over here in the A panel. AM, FM. Got some nice USB outlets there for charging. 12 volt over here. Standard seat, no suspension. And you can see it's just a black dash with the nice steering wheel. I'll show you that. I shouldn't have shut that off, but I'll show you what that is here shortly. Tons of room. Just a little seam that you got to step over to get into the sleeper. And you can see it's cut away all the way around the seats. So lots of room. Got a little closet here, little mirror. Fridge, nice fridge. And storage here for files, things like that. Nice pull out the desk to get some paperwork done. Let me show you what this is. So in the first 3,000 miles, you're gonna see this. It's an automatic engine idle shutdown for all 50 states. You just touch the throttle, goes away. After 3,000 miles, you guys can turn that off at a service department. More government stuff. Nice Pete logo on the back there. Place for a flat screen TV. This sleeper has no windows in it. Little storage nooks up in there and in the back. Your HVAC's right here. And a radio. And an alert button. So if somebody was trying to break in, you can hit that. If you needed medical help or something, you could push that. So just thought I'd share this one with you. Like I said, here's your biggest difference. There it goes again. Is tons of room between the seats. You can just walk forward. I mean, I'm 5'10", and I can stand up in the cab completely. So that does get annoying. But anyway, here's the part for me that's hard to get used to. If you look down the hood, look how that hood slants in like that. Same rib down the center, same aluminum hood. It's just the wider cab really makes the sides of the hood have to slope in a little bit more. So, but good looking truck. Will do the job all day long. Not an expensive truck. Nothing super flashy on it or anything. But still, 5 1/4, 1850 torque. It's still a lot of motor. So I thought I'd share this one with you. 5 1/4, 1850 torque, 18 speed, and I believe we put 342 gears in this one. It's 342 or 355, but I think we went with 342. And these guys also put air horns on their trucks. Local customer here. We've got a twin to it in the wash bay right now getting detailed up. And it does sit quite a bit taller with that 11R 24/5 rubber. They're going to be hauling cows here shortly with this. Beautiful truck. It'll do everything all day long. Nothing over the top, nothing you don't need, but everything you do. So good price point, especially being a 72-inch sleeper. And a little bit, you know, instead of a 605 or anything like that, you got 5 1/4. So that was a lot of our concern here, is keeping costs down, just like everybody's trying to do. So Seminole Red 589. Thank you guys for watching. It's Keith Couch with Rocky Mountain Peterbilts. 970-691-3877. Merry Christmas.